Alright, so I might have fibbed just a little bit in the last video. We're not exactly living the van life all the way yet. We're still using the trailer while we're working on building out Megan's van, but we are spending time in Sasquatch as well, so we're kind of bouncing back and forth between the two of them. Hoping we'll be done with the trailer within the next month or so. We're just now getting started on Megan's interior, so as soon as we're done with that, then we'll put that away, store it up, and we'll be van life full time. All right, so we're at the gas station. We're waiting to get propane filled. This is the only place in town that actually fills propane, and if they're busy, it can take a while. You can find yourself sitting here for a little bit. A lot of people were concerned when I got the propane tank that I wouldn't be able to get it filled. I have no problem getting it filled. As long as the place fills propane tanks of any type, I've had no problem pulling up and then filling the tank. All right, so we're just trying to get things organized. We are going to take the van out on a little bit of a overnight tonight and just hopefully get out somewhere where we can do some kayaking, maybe even try some fishing, and just have a little bit of a good time. It is kind of overcast today though. It still says it's supposed to be 91. That can mean thunderstorms tonight. All right, so it might be a little bit more difficult than I thought to find a spot on the lake on a Monday in the forest. I've already checked out 2 places and they've all got campers on them. So there's a few other lakes up here. We're gonna check a couple other spots and see what we can do. Well, that's strike number 3 there of another place I was gonna check out. All right, well, this campsite is gonna have to do. It's definitely not what I was hoping for. It does have lake access, but you got a big group of people camped on the other side. In fact, it was the spot that had the occupied sign. But it does give me access to the water, like I said, and I can get the kayak out and do some kayaking and maybe even do some fishing. But because there's people over there, I'm not gonna fly the drone just to be courteous. All right, I have to admit, this is probably turning into more of a vlog than it is one of my cinematic videos. And I have to be honest, it's just mainly because my desire to film a cinematic video is dwindled so much since there's so many people around. One, I just feel self-conscious. I don't like filming with people. That's part of the reason why I like to film outdoors and in remote places, is because there's no people around. It's different when I have someone like Donald or Edward Chin or people that know or familiar with the channel, but when you just have random people around, it's really awkward and I don't like it. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do at this point. I've just been sitting at the van. I haven't gotten anything out. Haven't really decided whether or not I'm even going to stay here or not. It's such a Kazoo Vill everywhere up here, and there's just people at every one of these little lakes. I thought Monday, you know, I might have a chance of having a place to myself and being able to make a nice cinematic video for you, but not so much. All right, well, I think we will stick it out here. I was actually thinking about leaving, mainly just because this is not the environment or the setup that I wanted to do for a video. But I honestly just don't know where else I'd go right now. It's pretty much flooded up here. There's just lots of people. So I just don't think I'd find anything better than this. And at least it is cooler up here. It's a hot day, kind of muggy with the clouds, but with the with the trees and everything and the water, it's nice. Daisy's enjoying going down to the lake and wading around, and I think the both of us can just use a little bit of time anyways, just to kind of hang and relax. So, I mean, this may not, like I said, turn out to be the video that I hope for, you know, with lots of beautiful drone shots of the environment and just being at peace with nature, but it's the video we're gonna get. Well, at least might as well make the best of it and go around and clean up what garbage I'm finding around the site. All things considered, this site's really clean. I'm really impressed. It's not been too bad. Just a few little small objects here or there that look like, to me, as much as anything, maybe got caught up by the wind when somebody wasn't looking. So, but still, walk around, clean up a few things. So I just read on my YouTube that in Texas, somebody was saying that you can get a fine for just target practicing with your bow. I guess everything isn't better in Texas. A little low and to the right. Oh well, I guess that's what practice is for. Alright, so this just happened. These people here just came rolling in, tons of dust, and just parked, even though they can see I'm camped here, and just like headed down to the water. I tell you what, is summer over yet? I am ready for summer to be over. All right, well, we are finally getting some peace and quiet on the lake. The people that just rudely rolled in, they left and so far haven't returned. And our neighbors across the lake, they sounds like they took off on their side-by-side. I haven't heard anything over there for a while. I do want to point out that you know, they've been very considerate, and for the most part they've been great neighbors, and I don't really have any complaints other than the fact that I just feel weird when I'm down here doing stuff, and I know they're kind of over there doing their thing. But I mean, as far as everything's concerned, they've been great neighbors. But it is nice to finally feel like I have the lake to myself, and it's really peaceful down here right now. It's super quiet, and I'm really enjoying it. Actually just went out for a swim with Daisy, got her all wet. She was a little bit hot, so got her good and soaked down so that she can stay nice and cool. It's about 3 o'clock. We're getting to the heat of the day, and it's definitely warm. So it's definitely nice to have the lake and be able to cool off. Alright, so this is the volcano fire pit. You guys seen this in a couple videos now. This thing is set up to work with wood, charcoal, or propane. But of course, since we are in burn ban, I can only use propane specifically in this area. In fact, I've actually seen a little bit where even propane in the way of a fire pit is not allowed. But as it is right now in the Deschutes National Forest, propane fire pits are allowed. But it really doesn't matter anyways, because I can really only use this for cooking because I'm using it with the van's propane system, and the van is set up with a low pressure regulator, and this is designed to use a high pressure regulator. So it really just puts a small flame that works well with my plow disc that I use from time to time. It sits on here really nice, and it does work well with this to cook, but it doesn't really like flame up or anything and give you that feeling of a campfire like some of the other fire pits do. All right, so for dinner tonight, we're just going to have some pork chops, and then we're going to take some broccoli and I'm going to cut it up and mix it in with some mushrooms and butter and fry it up on that plow disc that I have. I was actually kind of hoping that tonight I would be able to show off my new pocket knife I got from William Collins, but I took a shower this morning and I left it sitting on the counter. So we're going to have to use Old Trusty, which is also from William Collins, and we'll do all our cutting up with it. But yeah, I look forward to that in future videos. I really like the pocket knife. It's been really handy, and yeah, I wish I wouldn't have left it in my other shorts today. Well, we've had some unexpected weather this morning. I did not expect rain. I fully expected it to be sunny just like it has been. I mean, pretty much every single day for the past 2 months. It's just been sunny and extremely hot. So I had no reason to believe that it was going to be any different. I guess if I had probably looked at the weather report, I might have seen this coming, but you get pretty used to a consistent weather pattern and you just don't expect it to change. So we definitely need it. I mean, we're in severe drought, so the more the better. And it did thunder and lightning last night. We actually woke me up to some pretty good thunderclaps and some pretty bright light show going on. But considering the situation this morning and the fact that it is raining, and I was going to leave today anyways because I have some other things I need to try to get done this week. I've got some friends coming in this weekend, and I've got the Patreon event happening next week, and so I've got a few days to get a couple videos out and also get a few more little odds and ends done on the interior of the van. All in all, so happy with the van. I just couldn't be happier. It looks nice. It feels so homey and nice, especially on a rainy, drizzly day like today, to just be in here drinking a cup of coffee and just yeah, it's super nice in here, and I couldn't be happier. So yeah, worthwhile. A lot of work, but it was worthwhile. And like I said, we'll start getting some videos out on the build of the van as well for those that are interested. And But yeah, I'm gonna drink this cup of coffee. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna enjoy the rain for a minute, and then we're gonna roll out of here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a like. If you have any comments or questions, leave those down below. Remember, supporting me on Patreon helps get these videos created. So if you want to support me there, check the link below, and we'll catch you guys again outside.